would say don't settle for less and dive in. Like, if you're spiritually hungry, if you're spiritually curious, look at the year and think, right, how am I going to set time in my schedule to focus on this? You know, when people have got goals about physical health, then they're going to join a gym. And in the same way, I'd say if there's any spiritual stirring within you, like, I want to know more. And I know that when you make space for God, like, God shows up. Like,
hi Ruth, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, I'm so excited to be doing this with you.
I know, I'm excited as well. We've been trying for a long time to get a date.
And finally we're here. It's like so excited. You know, while coming in the rain, I was just praying to God. I'm like, God, just breathe about this podcast. It's like once in a lifetime chance with Ruth. I'm like, God,
it's not a once in a lifetime. Like, we can do this again.
God, please just breathe over it. And I feel excited doing this with you, seeing what you've done with like House of Word and Spirit, and how you've been able to grow like the ministry into something so remarkable today. It's very admiring.
Well, I have to say, what you're putting out on TikTok is inspiring to me. So I think it's a mutual encouragement thing going on here.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Ruth. Thank you for coming on our podcast. And guys, welcome to Everyday Echoes, and we'll just be talking about something very exciting today where like Ruth is so good at and you would enjoy it. I've listened to Ruth in several places. I've listened to you preach a sermon at Real, I've listened to you at my roommate, and it's just always been so phenomenal. So guys, if you don't enjoy this podcast, just handcuff me because I'm sure you will. So how's the week been for you?
It has been a busy week. We are in December as we record this, and there's been lots of Christmas things going on, but also a lot of work things and a lot of planning for House of Word and Spirit for next year. But it's been a good week.
Oh, that's great. Would you want to like leave like the curtain a bit on what's happening next year?
So we're going to do an in-person event.
Oh, that's great.
We're actually going to partner with circuit riders who are from California. They're sending out a team on the Carry the Love tour, and we're going to do an in-person House of Word and Spirit and circuit riders combined event where we're gonna worship. We're gonna talk about what does a life of longevity with Jesus look like. I'm hoping, I've not booked this in yet, so we'll see what's gonna happen. I'm hoping to get a lot of older people to be interviewed by Gen Z young people and have some conversation around what does it look like to stay with Jesus for the long haul.
Wow, that's so great.
So you should come if you're free.
Definitely. Definitely on the day. I'm like, wow, that's great. It's good I asked you. I'm like, oh, just leave the coffee here. That's good.
I mean, I'm hoping, because with House of Word and Spirit, we've actually not done much in person. It's more so been online. So I'm kind of hoping there might be some people who, you know, usually watch our stuff online but like haven't met us yet. You might come along in real life and we'll get to meet them.
Get to meet you in real life. Like, I'm listening to you. And seeing like the way the ministry on TikTok goes, seeing like people hungry for God, wanting to know much more about God. Do you find that very encouraging to keep going?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can tell you. So House of Word and Spirit, for those of you that don't know, is an online based outreach where we just want to tell people that they can hear God's voice for themselves, and we want to invite them into Bible reading. We want to invite them into a lifestyle of prayer to have, you know, something really real with God. And what I found is we are on a learning journey when it comes to content creation and, you know, learning how to put this kind of stuff online. But what has not been difficult is finding people who are spiritually curious. Like, it really does seem to me that Gen Z, as a trend across the board, are spiritually open, they are spiritually hungry, they do want to talk about this stuff. Our challenge is how can we consistently make available meaningful conversations in these ways. It's not that we're trying to convince people to be spiritually curious, it's that we're trying to meet that curiosity that's out there.
Wow, that's like really exciting. And just taking that into the new year, how do you think people like Gen Zs that are like dissatisfied with the status quo can like set the course for the new year starting in January, and like probably new goals, how can they achieve that?
Oh, I would say don't settle for less and dive in. Like, if you're spiritually hungry, if you're spiritually curious, look at the year and think, right, how am I going to set time in my schedule to focus on this? You know, when people have got goals about physical health, then they're going to join a gym or they're going to join an exercise class, right? And in the same way, I'd say if there's any spiritual stirring within you, like, I want to know more, then literally like look at your calendar and think things like, can I make it to church on Sundays? Can I join a Bible study group? Can I get in worship environments where other people are worshiping and where people are meeting with God? Like, literally carve it into your life and prioritize it. And I know that when you make space for God, like, God shows up.
Yeah.
like God will meet you there. So that'd be
Yeah.
my advice.
Yeah, and I've also seen like a lot of curiosity rise regarding spiritual things as being like so much. I mean, it's like Gen Z's on TikTok in person, and you're like seeing people hungry for God. You go to like worship nights, and it's like so packed up. How do you think we can like take these, people call it the silent revival, into something actually real? How can we disciple people just coming in, probably through our content, through what we do, etc., or probably in churches too?
Yeah, do you know what, that's a really good question, and I think that's something that we as Christians need to take really seriously, because we are in this moment of opportunity where people do want to hear about God, or there's a lot of people out there that want to hear about God and they want to take their next steps. And I think the degree to which we respond to this determines what God really does, bigger picture. I don't want this exciting, quiet revival to just be a moment that happens and that passes us by. And so I think the next steps are, how do we invite people from curiosity into actually like lifelong satisfaction with Jesus? And I think that's only going to happen through encouraging people to have their own personal, authentic faith. Like, you can't borrow faith from other people.
Very true.
You have to get into the Bible for yourself. You have to try praying for yourself. You have to, make space for that in your life. Otherwise, it does just become a tradition and it becomes religion.
Yeah.
And that's not the fullness of life that God's called us to.
Yeah.
So I think for people like us, the invitation that we should keep giving people, and you can't manipulate people into this, you can't push people into them, but you can say, here, do you want to get into a lifestyle of reading the Bible regularly? And do you want to talk about it with other people? Or do you want to come along with us to a prayer meeting? Or do you want to come with us to a worship night? And like encouraging these rhythms of getting time with the Lord so that people can really cultivate their own relationship with God. I think that's the key to bringing strength and to like having something that really will remain after this moment.
Yeah, I will just check.